Hey guys, and welcome to... Damn it. Stupid... There we go. Hey guys, and welcome to Brad in 2015. Basically, just my quick look back at 2014, and then, talking a bit about my plans in 2015. God, this thing itches. Sorry. One of the new things this year is, new hairstyle. Afro. Probably not my best choice. Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'll feel so much better. Alright. So, basically, just gonna quickly recap 2014, cover what the plans were for that year, if I met those goals, and then just talk about some of the other stuff that I plan on doing in 2015. Also, stay tuned at the end. There's going to be just a quick montage of some of the different things, from last year and plans for hopefully next year. Cosplays and other random stuff. So, yeah, let's get down to it. First off, 2014, back in my, video from last year, I just set a few goals at the end of, the video, saying I'd like to make at least a video a month, or for every month this year, and also that I wanted to go from having, I think it was like 2,000 views to up to 3,500, just general channel views or whatever. I'm not looking for subscribers, because pretty much anything that I get at this point is good. So I'm not going to set a lofty goal of like, oh yeah, go from like 10 to 20. At least channel view sounds a bit better. So, looking at the chart. Okay, yeah, so that's where we were. And then I recently checked it this year, and the results are... Okay, so let's see, 3,520 views, and I released a total of 26 videos this year. It might be 27, depending on when I release the Koenma cosplay video. Or videos, rather. But, yeah. So, I essentially met that goal. In terms of, keeping myself better, like working out, clean shaven and such. It's come in jumps and spurts. Like, oh hey, I'll do some stuff, like squats, push-ups, sit-ups, whatever. At home randomly whenever I'm bored, or just like, oh hey, I threw something in the microwave for a couple minutes, so I'm gonna do that while I'm waiting. Or another thing I've tried to do, like legit whenever I hit the restroom, after I'm done, brush my teeth really quick, and then just shoot off some squats or push-ups or something. It's crazy, and it's not like going to turn me into a muscle freak, but it's something. So it's something to consider if you're like, oh hey, I want to improve myself a bit. It's something to do, and I think it worked out a bit, if you ask me. I don't know, but yeah. So there's that. And then just quick month-by-month recap. January 2014, I went to OhioCon, and I finally met up with my One Piece OhioCons group. Well, the group that I joined up with. And legit, it was pretty freaking cool. I met some cool, interesting people. Mike, Megan, Beth, John, Michael, Jamie. God, I can't name everybody. But unfortunately, I didn't get to meet all of the group. A couple of people like Janet, Matthew, and Sarah and Logan I didn't get to meet until ColossalCon, actually. But yeah, it was cool meeting up with them, finding people who were also interested in One Piece. And I was lucky to have found that because I'd asked on the OhioCon page, oh hey, are there any like Mihawk cosplayers? So I'd put together my Zoro. Here's a quick picture of that. Which also brings me to my next point. Things I learned at OhioCon. Number one, if you have darker hair and you're going to use dye to make your hair a different color, blonde, green, go with something better than what they have at Party City. Trust me. Secondly, if you have a sash or haramaki, for your character like Zoro does, you might want to make belt loops or something to keep it on your person, because that thing kept slipping and sliding off me, and it made it really a pain to be Zoro for that. Picture that too. I also introduced my Water 7 Sanji from the Ainz Lobby saga of One Piece. So that gets us through January pretty much. February, not much. March, I went to Marathon 2014, where I got to debut my Brooke cosplay. For those of you who do not know Brooke, he is the 9th Straw Hat member. Basically, he's a musician, and he's also a living, walking, talking skeleton. Basically, he died over 50 years ago. His body just rotted away, and his soul returned, thanks to one of the awesome devil fruits of the series. I didn't know about Brooke before OhioCon, but after OhioCon, I learned about him, and I was like, oh man, I like this character. Legit, he hits close to home with me, so that's why I wanted to cosplay as him. So I did. I didn't win or place or anything like that, but to be fair, I wasn't quite up to the standard of some of the other players, some of the other cosplayers, like the Monster Hunter guy I was sitting next to, or the Skyrim cosplayer, who legit, I think had, like, the helmet and stuff was actually freaking metal. So jealous. But yeah, it was fun. It was cool. I've actually got a quick clip of that. That'll be part of the montage in the end. Let's see. March, April, I went to, what my one buddy Ethan called Uncon. Basically, it was a small gathering for us in roughly northeast Ohio, up at a small metro park called Squire's Castle. Basically, we hung out, had fun, all this good stuff. Because unfortunately, a con called Shinboku Con had moved a bit farther west, too far west for some of us to really get to. So that's why Ethan came up with the idea. And, I'm cool with that, so I went to it, I had fun, it was great. I had to leave early because I actually had to work that afternoon, but it was a good experience. Let's see, as that covers April. Also, I've met up with some other people down in Solon, a couple Helsing Ultimate cosplayers, and so that's when I decided to put together my Walter Sidonez cosplay, which I didn't get a video for until I think October, November, and I apologize for that. But yeah, again, that'll be in the montage. So let's see. June was Colossal Con, where I got to meet Sarah, Logan, and a few of our other One Piece cosplayers. I also got to debut my New World Brooke cosplay. Basically, New World is post-time skip, because during the course of the One Piece anime, they actually stop for 2 years to train and become better because, well, I'm not going to spoil it, but they stop to become better. Which is also where I showed off honestly, my favorite cosplay craft so far, Brooke's shark guitar. It's a bit flimsy, I'll be honest, so I'm going to remake it, but it was cool. I've never done something like that, and honestly, I still love it. So that got us through Colossal Con. July, not much, and then unfortunately, in August, my grandmother passed away. Actually, the week of Matsuri-Con, because I'd requested the time off and I was going to go to that. The calling hours and such were that weekend, so I had to cancel with my buddies, because you gotta do what you gotta do, But, my crew loves me enough to think of me whenever I'm not around, and a couple of the crew actually got me this Brooke figure. And what's more, they got it autographed by the English dub voice actor Ian Sinclair, who does Brooke. and the dub is actually currently, being released. So I'm going to be getting that as I can, because, I've seen some clips. I like Mr. Sinclair's work. Much respect to you, sir, if you see this. And, yeah. I don't know, I just liked it, and I really appreciated that. So, again, thank you guys for that. Yeah. Right. So moving through September, again, not much. I believe it was June, whenever I got full-time at my current store, Sam's Club, which is cool. Basically, I get more time. I get a bigger end-of-the-year bonus because I'm full-time. Some nice benefits to that. And then moving through into September, again, not much. October, though, it was time for NyonCon 2 for this adorable little NyonCon pillow. Basically, one of our anime club members, who also helped out with the event, made that pillow. I saw it, I loved it, I was like, I need one of these, and I got it. And it's adorable. Yeah, I said adorable. It's up. Whew. But yeah, basically this year, instead of working the video rooms, I was working security down at ConOps, basically doing weapons checks. Making sure weapons weren't too large to be, like, obstructing pathways and such as people were walking, making sure people didn't have, like, actually firing weapons, and making sure that weapons weren't made out of potentially harmful materials, like actual steel or metal swords. Would have been a pretty big no-no this year. I also got to host my first panel, a tribute for supporting characters. It went decently, I'll say that. I didn't really get much advertising out for the panel itself, but I had a decent turnout of about, I'd say throughout the course of it, 10 to 12 people. A couple people had shown up for the next panel, which was Attack on Titan, I believe, but it went decently. There are a few tweaks I'm going to make to it, like basically just focus more on comedy, because people responded well to characters like Captain Quark and the Joey Wheeler, because I used clips from Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge for Joey. They laughed, they thought it was interesting and funny. So that leads us through there. And then I believe that was about the time whenever I decided to join up with the friggin' Soul Eater group. Well, I made a Soul Eater group for Soul Eater cosplays. DWMA Ohio. Basically, this is just a prop I'm making for one of our Maka cosplayers who wields the Death Scythe Soul. Well, the scythe, the weapon, Soul. It's not quite done yet. I gotta do some other stuff. But yeah, my plans for that are to put together Dr. Stein, one of the professors at the DWMA, Death Weapon Meister Academy. Which, I still have to work on that too. Crap. Also, let's see, I put together the Helsing Ultimate cosplay group. Again, I mentioned that earlier. I, myself, am playing Walter Sidonez, Master Vampire Hunter, and Butler to the Helsing organization. Because we already have a few Alucards, and I just really liked Walter. Again, I made a video for him. You can see that, link below, whatever. And I also put together the Ohio Cosplay Meetups group. Currently, we're, I want to say, somewhere around the 380 people mark, which is pretty cool. Basically, it's just a group for Ohio con goers who want to meet up with other people, have fun, swap stories, do whatever. I just made the group, and I haven't really set any rules or boundaries, but I can't really think of anything that I want to set on the group. That, oh, we can only do this or that. It's a free thing. It's a free, open thing, I feel like, and I don't want to change that. So yeah. And then lastly, I've gotten an interest in making flags. This is my One Piece OhioCons flag. Basically, something I'm going to be carrying with me at the convention to, help attract the attention of other One Piece enthusiasts, cosplayers, fans of the show, whatever, just like come up and be like, oh man, you like One Piece too? Oh man, we should like hang out and talk and da 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 da. And also for at the photo shoots, it's kind of convenient to have the flag. I don't know. I think it'll look good in photos, hopefully. But yeah, so that wraps that up. As for plans for 2015, really quick, I'm going to probably be changing jobs. I do like Sam's Club, but I can't be stocking the freezers and coolers, up into my 40s and 50s and such. Now, yes, Sam's Club is a place of opportunity where you can move up into management and such. Heard about some of my managers actually, starting down at like where I was, produce associates, cart pushers, whatever, and moving up into management. But I don't think it's really the track for me. And currently, where our club is, I don't see many opportunities coming up to, move up within the company. So I'm going to try and find something less physically strenuous, like some kind of office job. So that way I'm not killing myself in like 15, 20 years. Also, still currently single. So I'm probably going to be keeping my eyes open, for a nice young woman who can appreciate, anime and cosplay and such. Kind of a feat, I think. But in the, One Piece group, we've got a couple of people, who have a good relationship going. Like actual members of the group, dating other members of the group. And things are going fantastically. So, I don't know. There's hope that this 26-year-old, actually normal, down-to-earth guy can find a girl who appreciates anime and cosplay. If not, I'll just adopt a lot of cats. Whew. But, that's all I really got, for this. Basically, I'm just gonna, try and change careers, find the one, maybe, or at least somebody to hang out with and have fun with. And also, I want to try and do better as a person again. Be more professional. So, like, with the career thing, gotta be more professional. With the videos thing, I want to try and do better. Add in clips, do pictures, not just talk for, how long have I been going? So I'm going to do that. Also, I've talked about releasing new multiple series. Like the Heroes thing and whatnot. And I will do that. Working in clips and such. But, yeah. So, that's basically what I'm going to do in 2015 in a nutshell. So, now I ask you guys. Do you have good plans for 2015? Do you have good memories from 2014? If you want, share those in the comment section below. And that's all I've really got. Now, assuming I can get a good amount of stuff together, I'm going to put together a quick montage of pictures and such for 2014 and into 2015 for you guys. I'm going to add in a music clip, so please don't sue me or copyright infringe me. I don't want that. For those of you who know One Piece well enough, I'm sure you'll recognize the song. So anyway, guys, have a good 2014, good start of 2015, and I will catch you early 2015, guys. So have fun, stay safe, be clever, be creative, and, catch you next time. Brad out. 港
Your